Hello, fellow Sagittarius. Welcome to my channel. My name is Adriana, and I am going to be giving you a reading for the month of February. And just to start, this is a general reading for Sagittarius, so it may not resonate with you personally, but this can apply to you if it is your sun sign, moon sign, or your ascendant sign. So to start, for what about your thinking patterns we should shift for this month, I pulled from the CBT deck, Get Organized. And this card is specifically focused on organizing your home, which is something that I personally have been wanting to do, I think before even New Year's, but I have not found the time. And so I do like on this card, it says set aside 25 minutes per day to work on it until it's done. So, giving yourself a little bit of time, but not trying to do it all at once. Because I had a day where I wanted to clean the entire house, but I didn't feel like I had the time, and that's what I wanted to do, which is weird because I don't really like to clean. But then after that day, the motivation dropped, and I just haven't really been cleaning at all because I haven't wanted to. And so, it kind of flip-flopped from wanting to do too much to not wanting to do anything. But with this, it's, giving yourself a little bit of time. And so with that, you can get yourself to do it if you don't want to, but then still do it if you don't want to. And the reason that this is good is, we can stress ourselves out more when we don't clean and organize, because it can be hard for us to find things that we're looking for, or it can affect our mood just to see that things aren't as organized and clean as they can be. So cleaning your house is going to affect your energy and allow you to focus more on what it is that you're trying to do aside from organizing. Because sometimes too, you can not do like organizing, but it'll still come up in your thoughts. Like every time you look into your closet, you have a thought pop up of, wow, I really need to do this, or wow, I hate how this looks. And so that's going to drop your mood just from having that thought. And then also, this can also apply to other things. So it can apply to like files. So if you are, dealing with different Word files on your computer, maybe or photos, it takes you a while to find that, and it would save you time later by slowing down and taking time now to organize those better. Maybe make a naming system for photos and for files so that it's easier to find. I'm getting more just that this is to make things simpler in the future. So for February, make your life simpler for the rest of the year by creating spaces. I'm getting spaces for things. I was researching about minimalism yesterday a little bit, and they were talking about categorizing things together, and that's popping back in for me, of like making a designated space for certain things. So coats came in, which I know most people already keep their coats in like a specific coat closet. But using that for example, if you live with someone else, maybe you have your coat in your closet, and then they have their coat in their closet, and then there's other coats that are in the coat closet. Put everything in the coat closet so that you don't question it. Maybe you have a special coat and that one's in your closet, but then you want the special coat. You might forget if it's in your closet or the coat closet. So using that as an example, if you put everything together, then it's going to be easier to find things when you need it. And then you don't waste extra time trying to sort through your clothes to find your special coat. So we've also got what it is that we need to learn this month, and we got Rejuvenate, which I am taking as taking time to slow down from what it is that you are doing. Now, this can also mean to, do self-care, pamper yourself, possibly really taking time and focusing while taking a shower on how that is releasing and purifying negativities from your body and your aura. But given the tarot cards that we have, I think that it is mainly about slowing down and then, taking care of yourself, allowing rest between things. And for what it is that we need to focus on this month, we got give and receive. Sorry, this is really glaring on the card. But interesting how this, it makes me think of duality. And so I almost feel like this is about giving and receiving to yourself more than externally. Before I started recording, I was getting from this that it is about allowing yourself to receive, surrendering to receiving. But now I'm getting this duality of possibly allowing yourself to give yourself things and allow yourself to receive from external. So receive from yourself, but also receive externally, and to allow yourself to give to yourself instead of just externally. And then for what it is that we need to focus on for this month, we got Divine Source. Help me know that all my deepest needs will be met. Let me trust that you have a plan and the right actions will come. You are my source for all. Oh, and I forgot to say what cards these are from. This is from the Divine Abundance Oracle. And then the Give and Receive is from the Cosmic Dancer Oracle. All right. So then for our... Oh, I didn't actually talk about this. Okay, so Divine Source. So I'm getting that with the receiving and surrendering to receive, to know that you will receive. Work on that inner trust and knowing that you are worthy to receive and will receive, and that you don't need to focus on what externally is giving to you. That is coming from the divine source, because you are divine source, and that divine source is within you. So what you are receiving is coming from within you. And so that is that dual relationship. You are giving. Whenever you are giving anything, you are giving to yourself. And whatever you are receiving back is coming from yourself. And so we need to focus on that duality and that divine knowing source connection within ourselves, so that we can make that the duality between ourselves instead of the external. And then for the cards, the tarot cards, we have the Moon, which has to do with kind of a dreamscape and how does it put? The mystical, yeah. The mystical becoming real and the real seeming more magical or something like that. But what I got when I first looked at this is journey and travel. And what was the other word? It's not coming back to me. I don't know, now I'm getting on a mission, but I feel like that's not what it was before. But yeah, that you are looking for something and trying to get somewhere. So this can be physically, perhaps you're moving, like I said, travel. So maybe you're taking a trip. But there is questioning involved. So perhaps you want to move and you don't know how to move. And perhaps you want to take a trip, but you don't know where, or you don't know how to get there. But this could also be questioning in the mind because our other cards are wands. So I don't know what this specifically is about questioning in the mind. So it can be questioning. I don't know if this applies to everyone, but I'm getting like questioning who you are, questioning the deeper questions, and questioning what really is the truth and reality. So that's what the mysticalness is about. How much of the mystical is real, and how much of the real is just fantasy, a fantasy that we've been told. And for the second card, we got Knight of Wands, which is action and what's the word? Oh, no hesitancy. And charging in. I'm getting charging in, full throttle. So this is where I was getting with the rejuvenate for being rest, because this is taking a lot of action and pushing forward. And at least with me personally, I know that I'm feeling like I want to get ahead. I want to get more and more done. But then at the same time, I do want to rest. And then I'm kind of battling myself with that. So I think this is about allowing yourself to take that step. So it could be about not being so, I don't know, the opposite of not hesitant. So foolhardy, perhaps, works here. Not rushing in so much, not speeding through everything. But then at the same time, it could be allow yourself to ride that motivation and energy that's coming in to do things, but still make sure that you're taking care of yourself. But if you are feeling like me and still wanting to rest and do fun things, let yourself do that too, because that energy is coming in. And you'll still be able to do things and do it well, and not feel as burnt out. So I'm getting at some of you maybe will feel like you can work continuously and not get that burnt out. So you may forget to stop and rest. And then for our last card, we got the Four of Wands, which the first thing that I thought of when I saw this was celebration. We're having positivity come in, rewards, accomplishments. So I'm seeing that we will get a lot done in February. And then also answers, that you will feel more secure within yourself and within your mind specifically. But there will be tangible evidence of the work that you've done, but that the real fruit of your labor is the new perception and understanding of yourself that you will achieve through those accomplishments. Oh, I said last card, but we still have a rune card as well. And if you haven't seen these before, I cannot pronounce these correctly, but you have Othala, which means home, inheritance, group prosperity, heritage, and ancestors. So, okay, I don't know how this connects directly with the reading, which I don't know if these rune cards necessarily do anyways, because they're limited in what the meanings are. But what is jumping out for this is home. Feeling the home, rejuvenating the home. Okay, so we have the rejuvenate card, and I'm getting rejuvenate the home. Okay, which we would do through the get organized. Okay, so clean up your home. Make sure that your home feels homey to you, so that it is a better reflection of the real you, which you will understand through doing the accomplishments and through doing the work of cleaning out your home. Okay, so clean the house and organize the house and everything, but do it while knowing yourself through that action. And then you will reap the rewards. All right. And that is the end of your reading for the month of February. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please consider subscribing. I hope to see you again in March.